What is good, fam? You know who I am, Wealthy Westbrooks, back with another video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and join the tribe. And if you've been tuned in, then you already know the vibe. Thank you for coming back. Listen, I'm about to tell you why men aren't approaching modern women anymore. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Shout out to my bro, Big Bro Trend Jeans, bro. The juice is just not worth the squeeze. I'm just gonna start off with that. Chosen ones know that, you know, if you know, you know. But I'm gonna tell you straight from my own personal experience. Now, here's the thing. By the way, I'm in a relationship, bro. Like, I'm not even. I've been doing this because I don't even care about these. Like, I'm so focused on my business and my person, like my purpose. I'm just building my own personal development that I stopped chasing and attracting. Or I mean, I definitely didn't stop attracting, but I stopped approaching women pretty much, bro. Just because it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth my time, and I'm gonna explain to you why. I'm gonna explain to you why men are not approaching these modern day women. So you may be finding yourself like, damn, like I'm not approaching women, or your bros and people around you or people you talk to, coworkers, they're like, nah. And you might be going out, you see it. I'm gonna tell you why. The real reason it comes down to it's just not worth it. But let me break this down. Why isn't it worth it? You see, we have realized that these modern women, bro, they're really only, especially here in America, right? Like modern westernized civilization, the femininity thing, it got to them, right? Their whole plan backfired because they wanted to be boss bitches, right? They wanted to be baddies, you know what I'm saying? And it really repelled all of us real, alpha, masculine men, the ones who, we value traditional things like, submissive, docile, soft-spoken, sweet, respectful women who, who listen, who don't give us headaches, who aren't all worldly and been to Dubai, been to the Maldives, been to Santorini, been to all the different clubs out in the streets, been to all the dinners, and it has all these DMs. And bro, like, all these women are cooked, bro. These modern women they're just ran through, bro. They've been there, they did that already. So now it's like us men, we're just like, bro, like, it's not even worth trying to impress her, bro, because number one, we know she's got disposable in her phone at any given time. It's hard to take these women serious because they don't even take themselves seriously. And so what I've realized is, like, these women are just not worth it for the average man because they want too much. They have too many expectations. They've been bamboozled into believing that we're supposed to just give them this and give them that and buy them this and buy them that and take them here and take them there and chase them. And we got to do all this extra work on ourselves, right? We got to have 6 figures, 6 feet, 6 inches, right? All these things that men are required from women. It's just like, bro, we're not even trying to do all that. We don't even, like, because why? Because once we do all that, even if we have all that stuff going, we got the high status, we got the value, we got the charisma, we got the swag, we got the grooming, we got the money, whatever the case may be. A lot of the times, bro, these modern women just don't appreciate you, bro. They just don't appreciate the man. You feel what I'm saying? They're just ungrateful. That's really what it is, bro. They're ungrateful. Like, they don't understand that, okay, sure, you might not need a man. You got a job, you got your own stuff. Okay, cool. But you don't appreciate a man just, like, going out his way to, compliment you or, offer you to take you out. Like, they get so many compliments, so many options that it's just, they're desensitized, bro. And so we've realized, like, it's not realistically, okay, let me say what's up, blah, blah, blah. She's probably going to think I'm a creep. Even if I get the number, where's it going to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, now I got to play this whole texting game, right? And that's another thing. These modern day women play too many games, bro. Modern day women play too many games, and bro, we don't have time for it. When you're on your purpose, when you're grinding, when you're trying to get to the bag, like, bro, I remember when I was in the dating pool, like, I don't have time, bro. Like, if she's not replying to me quick and stuff like this, if she's not showing me effort, if she's not hitting me up first, if she's not, like, coming to me, bro, I'm not on it. I don't care. I'm cutting her off because I'm not chasing. I'm not wasting time. I'm not giving validation for no reason. And that's what these women want, bro. They want validation, attention, right? They want you to come out of pocket, right? And they want you to have all your shit together when they don't have their shit together. You know what I'm saying? They expect you to have the whole world figured out, right? They expect that you are going to be just everything they ever dreamed of and more. And even if you were, bro, the thing is, most of these women want the same type of thing. So once you become the high status value man, like, you have options. And she doesn't understand that a man at this level has options. And so she's delusional to think that she's worth him settling down. She's delusional to realize, like, and so that's why I'm not even, that's why I got out of the dating pool, bro. I found a chick who was really about me. I said, forget these girls, bro. Forget these hoes, bro, because they're just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying here is, the modern day woman is just expecting way too much out of you, bro. She's not seeing you for what your real characteristics are. She's looking on the superficial, material surface level oftentimes. And so even if you get the number, where's it gonna go? Now you gotta play the whole cat and mouse game. You're gonna get ghosted, right? Man, we get ghosted, we get flaked on. Now we're spending all this time, effort, and energy trying to plan the perfect date. Got to wear the outfit, got to get the haircut, got to get the cologne, got to get the shoes, got to set the reservation, got to set the second plan, got to make sure the crib's on point. By the time you did this, you're totally invested. And so we just don't, women, we're just not, the investment is not worth it, bro. Especially when you go out of your way and you do all of this stuff and you get nothing in return. And so that's what happens. These women, they're not reciprocating a lot of times to the modern day man. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting what he wants out the equation. And oftentimes, and I'm gonna be honest too, there is a kind of like another side to this where men are not approaching women because I'm not speaking for myself because I was never like this, but a lot of men are just intimidated, right? A lot of men are scared. A lot of men don't have the confidence in real life. So maybe you're somebody like that. Maybe you're afraid to approach modern women simply because you've been rejected. You've been rejected so many times that you're just like, it's not going to work out. Like, your confidence has been shot. The best of us. We've all been rejected and turned down. But maybe another reason, on the contrary, on the flip side, because there are some decent modern women, but it's like the majority, you already know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, it's like men aren't approaching modern day women also because men aren't confident in the approach. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to say it. They don't know how to come up with plans. They don't know how to come up with ideas for the date, and they don't know how to build attraction. They don't know how to maintain attraction. They don't know how to do this stuff. And so if you're a man, if you're a guy who's really struggling with women, please book a free clarity call with me. I can help you out, because I do know that it takes a lot of your bandwidth a lot of times. And so maybe you're somebody who's got their money together, but you struggle with women. Maybe you struggle with the respect and getting the attention that you deserve from women, and they just look at you as a dollar sign, and you want real, genuine love. Book a free call with me. You might be a good fit for the Authority Accelerator program. Other than that, we're just not approaching women because we have so much more to do, right? Like, we have bigger things to focus on. We're us modern day men, dude. We're trying to get to the bag, right? We're building businesses. We're networking. We're in the gym. We're hitting our macros. What I'm saying? We're taking care of ourselves and stuff. So, like, we're not approaching these women because they're just too much of a distraction, right? They're not enough of an asset, right? A lot of these women they become liabilities. Now you got to worry about what she's doing, where she's at, who she's talking to, what she said, right? And it just becomes this energy leak. So these women oftentimes become an energy leak, bro. And so once you tap into that and you realize that, you're better off focusing in on just one or just none. But if you're gonna have multiple women, make sure they're adding value to your life. Make sure that they all play a position and they, do something for you to help you get ahead, and they're not just draining your energy, draining your resources, draining your, what I'm saying, because it becomes too much to deal with, right? And that's another thing. Women they're just a headache, bro. They come with too much stress. They come with too much baggage. These modern day women, they've been dated so many guys. They got so many stories. They got so many like bodies. You know what I'm saying? They got all of this, they got all of this like trauma. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like, we don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? We're over here trying to work towards bettering ourselves and healing and becoming our best versions. And a lot of these women are not doing that. A lot of these modern day women aren't doing that for real. And the ones that are, they think they're better than you. You feel what I'm saying? The ones who, a lot of times, the ones who, the ones, something about these women, they're like so egotistical, bro. Like, they think they're so much godlier than you and holier than thou, and they're better than you and more just everything about them. They think their shit don't stink, bro. And that's the thing about these women, bro. Like, they're no different than a man, bro. They got hands, legs, arms. They poop, they pee, they do all that shit, bro. Don't let them fool you, bro. They put on a whole bunch of makeup and they walk around like clowns and shit, bro. Put on these faces and attitudes and shit. And that's another. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's the last thing. Is just like, we don't want to deal with their attitudes. A lot of times, man, we just want our peace. You know what I'm saying? We got enough battles to deal with. We got enough stress to deal with as men, right? The world is hard enough, right? We got enough shit to conquer. The last thing we want to deal with is the attitude of a woman. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just nagging and picking at you and poking at you and asking you questions, interrogating, getting all inquisitive and making sure you do this and you do that and wondering where you been and where you go. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really what it is, man. Men are not approaching these modern day women because they're just not worth it at the end of the day. Hope this video helped you. If it did, make sure you like this video. Why would you say modern women aren't getting approached as much? Are you approaching women? Are you not? What's your experience been? Comment below. I would love to know. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Join the tribe. And yeah, book a free call with me. Everything you need is in the link in the description. Follow me on Instagram, and as always, stay happy, healthy, wealthy, blessed. Stay focused on success. And when you see me drop another video, you already know what to do, fam. Tap in. Yeah. Peace.